Good morning, cross-country families. So I wanted to do a little short video here about our upcoming week because so many of you are new to this and you need to be aware of many things. And as I said in our parent night video, we pride ourselves greatly on keeping you in the know. So Wednesday, we have our first cross-country meet at Wayland High School. And so what I have before you are the entries and the times. So for the varsity boys is the first race. This is subject to very minor change, maybe a movement here or there. So if that happens, we will let you know on any time change. But we are going to get on the bus very quickly after school Wednesday. Yes, the first day of school for students. And we want to be out of there by 2:45. So students, you'll get out at 2:25 and you're going to get right down there and get on the bus. You're probably going to get dressed at lunch in your uniforms, underneath your clothing, that kind of thing, so we can get right on the bus and get over there. This is one of the few meets where the time turnaround is pretty tight, and we're not going to be released early from school. So Facebook notifications, important things in life. Anyway, so just be aware of your son or daughter's time that they're running, and athletes get dressed at lunch. Be ready to just go down. Get on the bus. You're not going to be able to see Van, the trainer. If there's pressing issues, Spots can probably take care of you in all his great experience. The second thing, parents, please understand that our schedule changes every day. So we've had the Otsego invite canceled because it has 60 teams and it's just too big. And the Allegan Invitational was moved to Sturgis, and we are not going to go to Sturgis. Now, I have kept those days open. We're trying to get into other meets on those days, so anticipate a cross-country meet on the 3rd of October and the 10th of October. We don't want to just sit at home. So we've always had cross-country meets on those days, and we're going to be looking for other ones. The Lowell Invite, otherwise known as the Bob Perry Invite, is not yet on athletic.net, so that's the reason that one's in red. I hope that one goes. There's not a lot of teams there, but I know that schools get nervous and cancel things as they see fit. So notice that our TK invite has been removed because that's been canceled, and instead we're going to go to the West Ottawa Breadaway invite. That 100% is going to happen. They've got it all worked out. So please just check this every day. I know it's a hassle, but just as soon as you think something's going to happen, it's not. What's set in stone on this? The Wayland invite is, the West Ottawa Breadaway invite is, the OK Blue stuff, Jamboree 1 and 2 in the conference meet, Allegan County meet, regional state finals, those are set in stone. It's the other ones that I have in red that possibly could change. So that brings us to our food sign up. So I have the old bagels, fruit, and drink here. We probably really need just fruit, stuff that's bananas are fine. Prepackaged stuff is the best. So, however that can be done, that's what I encourage. So the whole bagel thing, I guess it's okay. Or probably no cream cheese there. Just straight bagels will be the art of the day. And what we really need is drinks. So it's probably not going to matter 95-degree heat. Yes, that's what Wednesday is going to be. We're going to need drinks. So I would encourage all families on Wednesday to bring drinks, iced drinks. So the little Gatorades, waters would be great. And if we have extra, well, I'll store them, or you can take them back, or I'll store them for the next meet. So drinks mainly on Wednesday would be great. We are going to bring ice towels, so this is the quickest way to cool your son or daughter down. Just dip it in the once, of course, coronavirus situation, in the clean ice water bucket, and then they get that towel to cool off with. Maybe I'll bring 2 ice buckets, one before the race and one after, but we can't re-dip our towel back in. So it's one dip, you're done. Again, maybe I'll bring 2 of them, so there's like a before and an after where you're just pulling clean towels out of those ice buckets. But 95 is pretty hot, and we need a way to immediately cool the core temperature down, and we'll figure out the safe way of dealing with that so those towels don't get thrown back in the ice buckets. And so we're just pulling clean ones out, and that's it. So I think I've covered everything. Oh, nope, the most important thing here, I'll talk about this. So I just added this. If you take somebody with you, you need to, number one, they need to have turned the form in to the office. So I had to take a moment to find the form. We'll scroll down here. So this is the release form. You would give your son or daughter permission to ride with other parents. I did pass a paper copy of this out, but this needs to be filled out and handed in to Mr. Banstra so that we know that at times you will be riding with a particular set of parents. So don't forget to have your son or daughter do that before we start on Wednesday. And then just these 3 tables that are below the food, you would just fill out, put your parent name in, so like Freihoff, and then for the Wayland meet, whoever would be riding home with you, obviously your kids would be, and then whoever, so let's say Gugino, whoever else, Haskins. So document the athletes that ride home, and again, it can be safely, have some ideas of safety in mind there, not overloading vehicles, of course, but just document the athletes that you take home. It would be great to do this before the meets, although if you have this permission filled out beforehand, it's fine to document after it, but we do need to know in a more organized and definitive manner who is riding with who. So, of course, there's a bus Wednesday, but not all meets, especially weekend meets, are going to have buses. So if that's the case, and if there's no bus, then this is going to be done before the particular meet. So the way I've got this table set up, you would so just leave your name once you occupy. I think I have enough for all parents. If not, we have 27, so I'll have to make another table. But just put your parent name there, and then now you have the rest of the season. So if you don't take anyone, you're not driving to the meet, just leave it blank. So document, please, who you're taking home so we know for sure. I'll make one more table so we can cover all the parents, and also if for some reason, although we don't want to, us coaches had to bring someone. Of course, we ride together, so in case of an emergency or something, which has never happened, but we'll put our names on here too. So please pay attention to that. We don't want to leave anyone behind. We never have left anyone behind. Make sure you get this filled out and turned into Banstra. This is just to let him know that at times, again, you'll be riding with these particular parents coming home. So that has to be done before you come in and fill out, the rides document here. Again, bus will be coming home Wednesday, so your athlete is welcome to ride the bus. If you do not ever want to have your athletes ride the bus, that is an option. And of course, that means that you're probably driving to every meet. So, and then again, things safety in numbers and vehicles. We don't want to overload, or you don't even probably want to go to max capacity, barring unforeseen things with this. So keep in mind this document exists, and I expect to see. You really need to put your name down as a parent in all of these slots here, even if you never drive to a meet, so that we know, things change, things happen, that at least you have that option to go in there and go and record anybody that you might take home. And it has to be parents that drive to meets. Okay, no kids driving to meets, no athletes driving to meets. Okay, if you have any questions, just send me an email.